Make a conclusion that dissolves itself with looking, seeing, and knowing through not grasping for either grasping or non-grasping, so that it will be blessing, not just crashing and perceiving. That is karma to karma. With this, it will help through relaxing and liberation altogether. Not grasping for either grasping or not grasping, together with looking, seeing, and knowing. This is the enlightenment that is facilitating together with looking, seeing, and knowing, helping through liberation and relaxing at the same time. Don't maintain any state, because that is realms of existence. It is samsara. Don't maintain any state. Discard even the discarding itself, not grasping even the non-grasping itself with everything. This is facilitating with everything through relaxation and liberation. Let's use constantly the reminders that dissolve themselves, not grasping for either grasping or non-grasping. This is the reminders that dissolve themselves. It will affect the surroundings in the way of relaxing altogether, releasing altogether. Facilitating through relaxing and liberation. This is not about cultivating and practicing on one's own ways. This is always becoming samsara of realms of existence. Not attached to either attachment or non-attachment, all the same with everything. Not grasping for either grasping or non-grasping, all the same with everything. Facilitating through the enlightenment for one another only. Samsara will not become samsara automatically. Don't just use looking and seeing or knowing purely. Make a conclusion together with not grasping for either grasping or non-grasping altogether. This is going to be beyond looking, seeing, and knowing. This is the purification of the extinction and emptiness altogether with looking, seeing, and knowing. Wherever you are looking, not grasping for either grasping or not grasping while watching at the same time. This is called the great compassion, facilitating to ending altogether, purifying through the extinction and the emptiness altogether, facilitating through ending altogether. If you are looking or watching and criticizing at the same time, judging at the same time, making up like this, like that, this is called samsara of opinions and meanings. Looking, seeing, and knowing with all that judgments, it becomes samsara of opinions and meanings. This is making it worse, creating the circling further. Not grasping for either grasping or not grasping, all together with everything. Might to might or not might altogether. This is purifying through the extinction and the emptiness altogether. Someone is afraid of rain. This is blocking, it's a hindrance. The fear is a hindrance. Otherwise, it's going to be the power of the great compassion collectively, here and there. Don't be afraid. Don't be worried. And Paul doesn't have all these worries and fear. My to either my and not my altogether, together with looking, seeing, and knowing. With this, it will not circling with just looking, seeing, and knowing. It will reduce the samsara within looking, seeing, and knowing. It will not become samsara. If you look and you like it, when you die, you will be wherever you like. It's like that, it's immediate. Everyone is the same. Wherever you die, the mind will just be born right where you like, at the trees, at the rock, at the beach, at the mountains where you like. If you like dogs, you will be born in the womb of dogs. If you like cats, you will be born in the womb of cats. It's impossible to like anything because it's immediate, predestined by the karma of liking. Karma predestined according to your liking. Just like the life, the realms of existence, they are predestined where they like, because it's meant by the mind that likes. If it likes mindfulness or samadhi, it will be hanging there by the realm of existence within mindfulness, concentration, contemplation. Let's dissolve all. It isn't, it is, or it is not. It is not related to either relating or not relating. It will dissolve all about liking and disliking. That which is not, it is or it is not. It will dissolve all about liking or disliking. It will not create realm of existence. This is beyond realms of existence, beyond the cycle of birth and rebirth. Make a conclusion well with the essence of the enlightenment. Might to either might or not might altogether. This is stopping the cycle of circling altogether. Liking and disliking will be ended. Please and displease also will be ended. That's all. This is the system of ending the cycle of samsara altogether. So make a conclusion towards the conclusion that dissolves itself constantly. Whenever you think that it is, liking arising right away. This is becoming samsara right away. Might to either might or not might strongly. Not related to either relating or not relating fully. Therefore, samsara will be ended altogether. It will be cut through the cycle altogether. It will not be encircling. Not grasping for either grasping or not grasping altogether. That's it. It will not be about anything within the body and the mind automatically. It will not be about all things automatically. It will be beyond the attempt to birth and rebirth. Make a conclusion well to cut through with the essence of the enlightenment. Might, just might. It will not be affecting anything. If you are at liking or disliking, it will be tiring with the momentary of the mind because it's shifting and changing. Just might to either might or not might. Not grasping for either grasping or not grasping. This will not be exhausting for the mind, for the soul, not tiring for the assume up, the making up, not tiring for the delusive attachment, not being exhausted with all this delusive attachment. Just mind with everything, not grasping for either grasping or not grasping altogether, so that you will not guard the states of mind and state of Dharma attainment. This is not the subject of guarding. The essence of cutting is direct cutting, not grasping for either grasping or not grasping. Cut through directly. This is not the subject of guarding for mindfulness, concentration, stillness, peace, or whatever. There is no need to sustain the mind or guarding the mind. Cut through directly. Not grasping for grasping or not grasping. There is no need to sustain the mind. It's direct cutting. Therefore, it will not guard for mindfulness, concentration, contemplation, meditative power, or wisdom. There is no need to sustain anything. That's why there is no need to guard for anything. It is direct cutting. This is the essence of the enlightenment. Mind, even to mind itself. Mind that doesn't grasp for itself. Liking to be secluded, to have peace, to be in serenity. It is like guarding the place. Guarding for the forest, the cave, the place that one is living, the vihara, the temple. Guarding for concentration, guarding for contemplation. This is a long term of guarding. So you cannot like anything because the arising is right there in the mind. Cycle of becoming is right there. Direct cutting. Cutting deluded knowing right away. Not related to either relating or not relating. States of minds. Dharma attainments or whatever, inside or outside. Cut through directly, not related to either relating or not relating. Essence of direct cutting. Direct enlightenment. No need to reject anything, no need to accept anything either. No need to choose anything either. Not grasping for either grasping or not grasping altogether. Dissolve both the rejection and the delusion to choose. Just purify it. No need to choose whether it is grasping or not grasping, accepting or rejecting. No need to choose either. Not grasping for either grasping or not grasping, not related to either relating or not relating. Dissolve it. Dissolve both. Grasping or not grasping, relating or not relating, my or not my. My to either my or not my. Dissolve both my and not my. My to either my or not my. Not attached to either attached or not attached. Dissolve both attachment and non-attachment. Cut through directly for deluded knowing. Let it be without flaw. My to either my or not my. Dissolve both my and not my. And use the enlightenment codes all the time. It will become the great compassion to facilitate through ending for one another. This is the great compassion. There is no need to take it for oneself. Don't be obsessed to accumulate for oneself. Mahakaruna facilitate through ending, through the enlightenment altogether. This is already facilitating through the enlightenment, through the course of the great compassion. All realms of existence, all the delusion to set up to get worldly or dharma. That's why it becomes samsara. Nibbana is not considered as worldly or dharma. For both worldly and dharma, may everything be ahosi. 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 Make a conclusion to purify constantly regarding it is or it is not. This is the refinement by itself. However it is, it will get out of the continuous bypassing all about ordinariness or inordinariness. Just make a conclusion that it is not about having or not having. Use it as a reminder. And it will be beyond having or not having, ordinary or not ordinary. It has nothing to do with anything at all. It means that it's not related to either relating or not relating. You have to make a conclusion regarding relating and not relating. It's not about you are not relating to either relating or not relating. Continue like this. Automatically, it will not be relevant to anything at all. This is not about the idea that it isn't. It isn't, even it isn't itself. It isn't, it is or it isn't. Make a conclusion like this. You have to step back with that which is not, even it is or it is not. Just proceed altogether. Move on altogether with everything. This is the great compassion. Don't forget the word everything. Don't hope for anything, for any result. That is for oneself. Everything. This is the word of the great compassion. This is the purification of the conclusion. It's not about grasping. In turns, it becomes purification for samsara. It's not at anything. So let's dissolve this as well. It is not, even it is not, or it is. Then it will not be about anything automatically. Not related either. It's not about not related to anything. Not related to either relating or not relating. Automatically, it will not be related to any state of mind. This is the cause of the enlightenment for all things. Everything is not about practicing. Everything is anatta, is being enlightened to this truth already. It's not about grasping. Therefore, it's not about personal matter or the matter of the whole. The conclusion that is made as giving, it means the enlightenment that is given, cut through deluded knowing as giving, not grasping for either grasping or not grasping, all together with everything, not related to either relating or not relating, all together with everything. It's not about grasping. With the attempt to not relating is the habits of the noble ones. Just dissolve these habits. Just make a conclusion to identify the original cause, the attempt to relate or not relate, the attempt to grasp or not grasping. The effect is automatic, whether it is lightening up or free flowing. Just make a conclusion to dissolve the causes. The attempt to relate or not relate is the cause. Grasping or not grasping is also the cause. Attaching or not attaching is also the cause. Trying to refrain or not refraining is also the cause. Just make a conclusion to dissolve the cause. The obsession with the attempt to let go, to put down, to refrain is the cause. Just dissolve the cause. However, the mind will be lightening up or free flowing. It will be by itself. Might to either might or not might altogether. Automatically, it will result in not circling. However, your eyes, ears, nose, tongue, body, mind must be open. Don't cover them up. Don't hide them. Move on together with everything. This is gonna be the great compassion of facilitating through the enlightenment. Not grasping for either grasping or not grasping, all the same. Not related to either relating or not relating. No need to divide anything. No need to separate anything from anything. Neither it is or it is not, all the same with everything. Don't separate or divide anything from anything. Neither it is or it is not, all the same. Make a conclusion like this. It will be the great compassion, which is from every Buddha era, is the heart of every Buddha era. The great compassion. There are not that many details, but it happens like that because of the creation of wisdoms, making up of wisdoms, the desires creating wisdoms. That's why there are a lot. Not having to either having or not having altogether. It's not just not having anything or nothing is there. Make a conclusion with this kind of idea. Not having to either having or not having. Neither there is or nothing is there. Not having to either having or not having. Not having doesn't exist. Not having is there because of opinions and meanings. It is the meanings of the opinions. The desire creates opinions, having, not having. So just dissolve it. Not having doesn't exist. Continue to use the reminders that dissolve itself, the conclusion that dissolve itself. It is the essence of the great compassion. Don't let it be disappear, otherwise you're gonna be confused and doubt. Therefore, the code of the enlightenment has to be brightened out all the time, or be always moving on together with it, so that you have no doubt and confused. If you don't use them, it will be for too long. It will be confusing and doubtful. Not having to either having or not having altogether. Not having doesn't even exist. That is the essence of the brightness. When you always use the reminders of not grasping for either grasping or not grasping, it will end all about doubts and hesitations. There will not be any pressure rising for any state of mind or state of Dharma attainment. It will not be about anything within stillness or indifference or the lightness of the mind. It will end all the sinking for too long in states of mind or any hidden states of mind. Not grasping for either grasping or not grasping, it will not be about any state of mind. Automatically, it will not be about any state of Dharma attainment. You always have to use the recall because it's the recall that dissolves itself. It is the sentence that dissolves itself. It will affect with all the purification altogether. It will help facilitate through the enlightenment altogether by itself. Stillness, indifference is like a hidden state. When you come out of it, you will have doubt and hesitation. When you use the reminders not related to either relating or not relating, automatically all the eyes, ears, nose, tongue, body, mind, sound, smell, taste, touches, and shapes will end all meanings. Worldly or Dharma will end its meanings as well. Not related to either the world or Dharma altogether. End the time to search for somewhere for a seclusion or somewhere that is peaceful. In the time of delusively rejecting or accepting anything already. Therefore, there is no need to be exhausted with choosing anything. When choosing ended, there is no exhaustion already. Mind to either mind or not mind instantly. Dissolve both mind and not mind. Not grasping for either grasping or not grasping. Dissolve both grasping and not grasping altogether. Let it be powerful. This is the power of facilitating through the enlightenment. Total cutting. Power of total cutting.